Hi guys, my name is Les or Ellie if you'd rather, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome in. It's nice to meet you. Happy New Year. Oh my god, 2022 flew by so fast. I swear it went nowhere. I don't know if you saw my community post or not, but I've actually decided to do some resolutions this year. I wasn't going to because I'd never stick to them, but last year kind of made me realise I need to get myself in check and sort my life out because I'm a mess, in all honesty. Mental health has not been a good thing for me, especially these last couple of months, which you know a little bit about. So that was a big focus for me this year, and my physical health as well. And I want to save money because I'm terrible at it, and all around be an adult for a change, because I really don't feel my age. I feel like a child or a teenager, and I'm 24 if you didn't know. So I really need to start becoming that person. And another thing, I want to get back to my roots of like reading and being like creative in the traditional art sense instead of digital. So I got a little A6 notebook from two lovely friends in a treat box who I met through Animal Crossing on Instagram. NiiiNova on YouTube and Twitch and Instagram, and CharBop on Twitch and Instagram as well. I'll tag them below, but they helped me so much these past few months, and I'm so grateful to call them friends. So if you're watching this, I love you so much, and I squash you. But it's just a little small book, and I thought, you know, it's less pressure, so I'm going to fill it with some gouache, acrylic, coloured pencil, drawings, etc. And even if they turn out bad, I'm happy with that because it's going to be a progression book rather than a perfection book. So here are some of the drawings I did yesterday because I was feeling really inspired. They aren't perfect, but they are me, and I like them, and I can only get better as the year goes on. And I love the message in the book. Even the moon must go through phases to return to whole. And I am going to be taking this message with me throughout 2023. So even when things go wrong, or if I'm not feeling great, it doesn't mean I can't get back. It just means I have to persevere, and I think that's a beautiful message and a comforting one. So I hope you can take that message as well for this year, so as to not be as hard on yourself. And for the drawings as well, I am going to be painting them all from the sketches, so those are just the ones that I haven't finished doing yet. But if any of you would like to show post your resolutions down below, please feel free to do so we can all support each other. Getting to the actual video, sorry for the speech, but if you couldn't tell, I'm creating the Chamber of Secrets. I adore this build, and there's going to be a spoopy ending, but don't worry, there's no jump scare, I promise. It's just a little bit creepy. But as you can see, I make use of the glowing moss flooring and the walling and the walls and the castle arches to represent the tunnels that Harry goes through when the snake chases him, and just a large statue head for the Salazar statue where the snake comes out. And I was just going to use the custom design that you saw towards the beginning of the build, but I didn't like how flat it was, so you could it looked like it was a standee. So I just used the actual head statue instead, and I think it makes it feel more real, if that makes any sense. And I used lots of the fire light sticks. I can't remember any of the names for any of the items, but you see the fire, you see what I mean. But I used lots of them, and just the creepy mossy skeletons later on. And I placed a double-edged sword for Gryffindor, the Godric Gryffindor sword, and an open book for Tom Riddle's diary. I was going to put a phoenix in because I do have a design, and the frugal hat in brown, but there wasn't really enough space and it was just getting cluttered. I don't think you can see me pop that in, I'm not sure, I can't remember, but I decided not to have it in the end. And I just love the glowing moss statues that just line it. I just feel like it makes it feel a lot creepier, and it was meant to represent like these snake heads that you see, or whatever they are, when you're walking down the tunnel in the film that Harry walks down. So I wanted it to feel like that and very enclosed, but also feeling like a very grand kind of environment. And as you can see, I was getting a lot of the decorative pillars in just to add a bit of variation, but I don't know if I keep them on the right. I don't think I did. I think I just swapped them for the castle gates. Another thing, the fossil head on the back left there is great because I just feel like it makes it a lot creepier and a lot more realistic, if that makes any sense. So yes, I liked adding that in just to break up the creepy skeletons, because I do pop a couple of them in, and I didn't want it to be too many of the same thing. And you can see I'm just messing around with those skeletons now to make sure that I like it, and just that I like the view of it all. end as well. I used lots of the glowing moss on the ceiling hanging down, just to give it that, just like that very old, very mossy, very overgrown vibe. But anyways, I'm going to leave it here because there's not much else to say about the build itself. But Happy New Year. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. And if you'd like, I am going to be doing some island tours soon. So if you would like to, I do have a form if you'd like me to tour your island that you can fill in. It's in the description. I'll be also tagging NiiiNova and CharBop's socials in the description as well. And feel free to follow me on Twitch because I will be streaming over there shortly this year as well. Love you all. Take care and Happy New Year. Bye bye for now.